Today we're going to fit this tube heater onto this wall. Hello, I'm Griffiths, welcome to Gwynny Griffith. Here we talk everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living, and we do reviews as well. Now this is another video on tube heaters. I am a massive fan of tube heaters. I've done a previous video of these tube heaters. Click the link below to watch that video. Currently, I've got 7 of these tube heaters in outbuildings, heating my business space, my honey house, my honey warm room up for cheap. Now, this is by far the cheapest way to heat outdoor buildings, by far, especially if you've got solar panels like me. I heat my entire farm up on renewable energy. Again, click the link below to watch that video. I've done a video on how we heat our farm up using renewable energies, and solar panels is a big part of that. And that's why these tube heaters are even more energy efficient for someone like me with solar panels. Now, I'd like to thank We Are Tube Heaters for sponsoring this video. They've supplied me with another tube heater. We're currently in the wax room, and we're going to fit this up on the wall. And I'm going to show you in this video really quickly how easy this is to install, so you can do this at home. Now, a little bit quickly about running costs. Now, We Are Tube Heaters, the company behind that is Thermo Products. These tube heaters are made in Britain as well. I love supporting companies, especially manufacturing in Britain. As a beekeeper myself, producing honey in this country, I really like supporting other industries that produce homegrown product. So thumbs up, this is a British product. So with tube heaters or any kind of heaters, running cost is a massive thing, especially with the cost of living right now. So I spoke to the manufacturer, and at current prices they estimate that for every 1 foot of tube heater you've got, it costs 2 pence per hour to run. So this 6 foot tube heater is going to cost roughly about 10 pence per hour to heat this one room up. This is quite a small room. We do the wax candles and everything in here, so it's not a bad room. One tube heater will heat this room easily. Now, here's the big thing. Combine a tube heater with one of these plug-in thermostats, which We Are Tube Heaters sell. Once this room comes up for temperature, this cuts off. So we're not running this tube heater all day. For the first couple of hours, it's running constant. And once the temperature reaches the temperature we want, then the thermostat cuts in and it cuts the electric off. And then as the temperature drops, the thermostat kicks in again and it powers the tube heater. So by far, this is the most efficient way of running tube heaters. I've got this setup in every outbuilding. I've got tube heaters with the thermostat. Now, some rooms may need more than 1 tube heaters just because you want the heat up to be quickly, or it's not as insulated. Then the same thing goes. Just get multiple tube heaters, but make sure you've got plug-in thermostats. That's the efficient way of doing it, because we use tube heaters to heat up buildings, but to save money. That's the biggest thing. The last thing we want is some 2,000, 3,000 kilowatt fan assisted heater in here, costing like £2 or £3 an hour to run. I mean, we're trying to run a business, we can't do that. Anyway, that's a little bit about tube heaters. Let's get into fitting it. So the tools we need to fit this tube heater, we just need a knife or scissors to cut this bag open. I've got an impact driver, but a screwdriver will do. And some screws and a level. And that's it. You don't need no engineering degree to fit this up. You've just got to make sure that it's perfectly level like that. That's the only way you can fit this. You can't have it that way. It's got to be like that. Now this one has got a 2-meter cable. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hold it up on the wall with the cable plugged in but not on. And that's going to give us the height. So I don't want the heater underneath the table. We've got storage space here, so this tube heater actually is going to go up on the wall there. If you want it to be more energy efficient, of course, these tube heaters work much better lower in the room, but I've got shelving right around. That's not possible in this room, so we're going to fit it up there. So let's do that first. So that's where I want the tube heater roughly. The cable reaches down there perfectly, and that's going to radiate the heat in there. So that's all I got to do. So all the fitting is, it's just 2 brackets, 2 screws in each one, screw in the top. So we're going to get the first one set in, work the level off, and then put the other one in further on. So the next thing to do, we've got one hook there. So you can do this by yourself. So we just hook that there. Level. So that there is level. Double check that again. You can put the level underneath if it's easier, or on the top. You can tell that's the same. There we go. Screw. That's now perfectly level, and we're going to close the clamps down so that can't fall off. Now in place. Now there's nothing wrong with leaving that as that is. Plug that in and that's going to start heating the room. But because this is a workplace, we're extra cautious on safety. So we're now going to put a guard over that, because these tube heaters, don't be fooled, they still reach up to temperatures of 80 degrees. So you could easily burn your hand if anyone would have touched that. So we are going to put a grill on it, and that again, super easy to fit. I'm going to show you right now. So we just put that on, and we got the lever on the top. Once you get the first screw in, we can just micro adjust the lever. Well, that's that tube heated up. The guard is in place. Nobody can burn their hands, and we are now heating this room up for cheap, especially combining that with the plug-in thermostat. Now, if you like this tube heater and you want to buy one just like this, I've got a discount code just for you. GRIF10, GRUFF10. It'll be on the bottom there. Make sure you put that in the checkout to get 10% off your tube heaters. Now, as someone that's been using tube heaters for a number of years now, and this is the number 8 within our business, trust me, this is a good one. Otherwise, I would not be putting them on this channel. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And don't forget, if you like this video and you want to watch more of the same kind of content, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try my best to upload news every week. Thanks for watching.